The reason why you treat malaria every 2 weeks or every month is not basically because you don't sleep under mosquito net or you don't buy the right malaria tablets. Because I've heard so many people say that no matter how much or how long or the kind of malaria tablet that they take to treat their malaria, that the malaria never goes out until they take injection. There is simple mistake that almost everyone who takes malaria tablets makes that makes it seem as if whenever you finish taking tablets, this malaria keep on reoccurring. Now, what does malaria medicine do to your body when you take it? Malaria medicine is supposed to make your body system unconducive for the malaria parasite to survive in. In essence, whenever you take malaria medicine, your body is supposed to produce some hormones that will make the environment unconducive for the parasite to survive there. Now, what happens when you take vitamin C? What is the work of vitamin C in your system? Vitamin C helps to repair your cells and quicken your recovery, right? Now, what happens when you use these two medicine the same time? Now, whenever you take malaria medicine and then you take vitamin C the same time, what happens is that the malaria tablet will now go into your system and then make the system unconducive for the parasite to survive. And then the vitamin C that you took will now come again and come and start repairing what the malaria medicine have done. And that means you are robbing Paul to pay Peter here. Now what happens? Maybe by the time the malaria medicine have made your body conducive, it now kills like 20 or 30% of the parasite that is in your body. And then the rest 70% remains there because the vitamin C have already repaired your system. Now, you keep on doing this, doing it. Maybe after treating yourself, in 2 weeks, you start feeling malaria symptom again. You go to the hospital and then you find out that you are still having this malaria. And then you keep on repeating it. And at the end of the day, you might say, okay, let me go and treat with injection. Now, when you get to the hospital and the doctor gives you injection, malaria injection the first day, did you take vitamin C? No, he just gave you the injection and probably gave you paracetamol. Now you have taken this injection for the first day, the second day, and then the third day. You have completed the dose, and then you no longer feel the symptoms and signs of malaria for maybe the next 6 months. And now you will now sit and say, malaria tablets doesn't work on me. You can see there is this particular mistake that makes it seem as if malaria tablet doesn't work on you, because whenever you go to over the counter in the pharmacy to go and buy malaria drugs, the pharmacist gives you malaria drugs with vitamin C. But when you go to the hospital, the doctor can give you malaria drugs without vitamin C. And then some of us that used to do I2know, you now go and buy vitamin C and be taking, without knowing that that vitamin C is contradicting what the malaria tablet have come to do. Now, before you tell me again that it's only injection that works for you whenever you have malaria, please avoid anything that has to do with vitamin C the period you are taking this tablet. You know, when we talk about vitamin C, I'm not just talking about the tablet. Oranges have vitamin C, pineapple have vitamin C, and for some of you that don't like to swallow medicine just like me with water, that fruit juice that you use to swallow medicine also contains vitamin C. So if it will be possible for you, take away anything that has to do with vitamin C whenever you have to treat your malaria. Now, after 3 days or 4 days, you finished taking the full dose of your malaria medicine, you can now introduce vitamin C to help repair and quicken your recovery.